Okay, guys, this is going to be my Penn State Iowa preview and prediction. So Penn State's going to play Iowa in a couple minutes. Iowa is number 17 in the nation. Penn State's number 10. The game's at Iowa. It's a dangerous place to play. Penn State's right now is about a 4-point favorite, 3.5-point favorite. I think the over-under is about 43 right now, 42. Iowa is coming off a loss to Michigan. They lost 10-3. A game where they really struggled offensively. Were able to hang around in the game, but just couldn't make enough plays on offense to be able to win the game. Penn State's coming off of a pretty good win against Purdue, where they got out the gate real fast, but they struggled in a little bit in the second half and towards the end of the first half. But were able to have a nice drive to cap off the game. This is at Iowa. It's a tough place to play at night. Penn State they really had a hard time in the Paterno era. With Kirk Ferentz and his Iowa Hawkeyes, but ever since then, Penn State's won. They won the last year of Paterno, first year of O'Brien, and then the last 3 seasons they won. So they've got a 5-game win streak against Iowa, but the last 2 have been real close games. This year, I think, is probably going to be a fairly close game again. I think Penn State could be able to get away from Iowa if they're able to get pressure on Stanley, be able to get to that Iowa defense, and if they're able to, Iowa offense, and be able to put up points and expose this Iowa defense. Spread them out, get your athletes, use your skill advantage, and get going. How Iowa can make it a thing is if they can get pressure, slow down the game, get some kind of tempo going on offense, and then be able to make plays on defense and be able to get off the field and be able to have their offense take a lot of time and control the game from the line of scrimmage. The thing is, I think Iowa can win this game, but I think if Iowa's going to win, it's probably going to be a close, grinded-out game. I think Penn State can win, and I think they can win by a lot. I don't know if initially if that's going to happen. I think you have to look at Nate Stanley. I think against good competition, he struggled. I think it's reasonable to expect him to not do that well tonight. I think if we can get pressure on him, Penn State, it's going to be a big plus for Penn State. I don't think Iowa has any huge receivers that we have to look for. Last year they had Noah Fant and T.J. Hawkinson at tight end. Really good guys for Nate Stanley. This year he doesn't have them. They're absent. They're in the NFL, making plays up there. And I think if Penn State can get pressure, I think it's a big thing, and their run defense has been very good as well. The thing is, can Penn State's offense, if Penn State's offense can play well, I think they have a really good chance of winning the game. It just really depends how well can they play. Can they get open? Can Sean Clifford play well at Kinnick at night? That's the big thing. So now it's prediction time. I think the Penn State's defense is going to be able to do enough to slow down Nate Stanley and this Iowa offense. I think, maybe there's a turnover, some goes their way. I think they're going to put up some points, but I just don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to put up enough to hang around with Penn State in this game. I think that could happen, but I just don't see it. I think the Penn State offense has just got too many players, too much talent. I think if both defenses are the same, I think Penn State's offense is a good amount better, and I think that's the difference in the game. I think you look for Penn State. I don't think they're going to have an explosion on offense because I do think this Iowa defense is good, and I think our offensive line might have some trouble, but I think that I do look for us to be able to put up some points, and I think our D-line can get to Iowa's O-line because they allowed 8 sacks with Michigan last week. So at the end of the day, I got 24-13 Penn State, game where the offense, it's close, but the offense gets going a little bit more than Iowa's. It's a little more fluid, and Penn State comes away with the victory. So that's what I got, 24-13. So hope it happens, guys. Peace out.